You and Najee had a coordinated celebration on the sidelines after the touchdown. Tell us a little bit about that. Was that like planned, or was it kind of just like, you had it in the arsenal, like you were waiting to use it, or was it just spur of the moment?
Yeah, we actually came up with it pregame.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
So you knew it was going to be a big rushing game for both of you guys.
That's impressive that you remembered that.
When it's like we're coming up with like celebrations, whatever, throughout the week, and so I mean that's like one of many that we've like came up with. Yeah, it's just trying to make the game fun, just so we can go out, relax, and play fun ball.
On second down, Warren looking for an alley. He's got the end zone, and the Steelers are an extra point away from tying.
What is up, Steeler Nation? We are back for everyone's favorite show on Tuesday. As always, the Jaylen Warren Show on the one and only The Sick Podcast, Steeler Crazy. I'm Jay York Football. This is Mic'd Up Sports One. We got to celebrate Victory Monday. Now it's Victory Tuesday, and we got to shout out our awesome sponsors over at Steel City Wheelhouse, where the bar is set. Tires for all cars and trucks can now be purchased online at steelcitywheelhouse.com. And guess what? Financing is available. Go see our guys, John and John, down there. It's where Jaylen Warren gets all his custom work done. It's where you need to get your winter tires. It's where you need to ask your girlfriend for that new stereo system for your car, some tint, whatever it may be. Make sure it's the one-stop shop for all your custom auto needs. That is Steel City Wheelhouse. Visit steelcitywheelhouse.com today for more information. And guess what? I might have to crack this open because it is Victory Tuesday.
Woo, Victory Tuesday.
Stoney's. Why
VT.
settle for a run-of-the-mill mass-produced beer when you can have the best? Upgrade your beer game, raise your standards, and taste the difference that Stoney's beer can delivers, and it delivers just like the Pittsburgh Steelers delivered this Sunday at Acrisure Stadium. You know I'm repping it on the shirt. I got the sick hat on, and it's time to get to the man himself, number 30. Mike, what do you say?
Yeah, this man went absolutely nuclear on Sunday. So he's given all of his credit to us, because if we didn't have the Jaylen Warren Show, who knows? Maybe he wouldn't have his success that he's had this year. No, obviously, just kidding. We are fortunate to be joined by absolute monster over here, none other than Jaylen Warren. Jaylen, what's up, man?
What's good? What's good? How y'all doing?
Pretty good.
Not as good as you. You got to be feeling pretty good. I mean, come on, man. You have an absolutely huge game, your first 100-yard game. Congratulations, first and foremost. So, all right, what does that feel like, man? Right after the game, what are your vibes? What are your emotions? You get the W, you get 100 yards, your family's out there. Just tell me kind of the emotions running through you.
Man, yeah, it was definitely a good post feeling, especially, I'm just glad we won and I came out healthy, I feel pretty good. My mom was there. It was like the perfect scenario,
Yeah, and you got to run out of the tunnel. This is the first time, right? As a starter on this past Sunday, Tomlin gives you that privilege. How did you find out?
He told me that he told me on Friday.
What was your reaction?
I thought he was joking. But initially I thought he was joking. I was like, wait, hold up. Because I just kind of laughed it off. I was like, what, you're serious? And he was like, yeah. So it's just like, all right, cool.
You come out of the tunnel, hype as hell. I was nervous you were going to injure yourself because you're doing your surfboard. Man, tell us about the roots. What's the origin of that?
No, I was just, in the islands they go surfing. So I was just like, hey, I'm gonna throw up. When I did that, that's like Samoa. I was representing for my culture, Samoa. There's not many of us in the league, and when there is, it's a beautiful thing. So I was representing for them, my family, and then that's just like an islander thing. They go surfing out there, so I ended up just doing that.
Yeah, that's absolutely tremendous, and obviously rewarding that you're able to put that kind of game together right afterwards. You got to announce you as coming out of the tunnel every week. Heck, do it in Cleveland this week. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, that can't happen. Hey, there was a lot of talk about your jersey. Obviously, your first 100-yard game. That's one that, sometimes I feel like the Steelers are like, we want this, we're going to hang it up somewhere. And then I'm sure like, nope, I'm keeping this. Where did it end up?
Oh, yeah, I gave it to my mom. I kept it. And ended up giving it to her.
That's emotional for you. It's got to be, right?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I want my dad to be there too, but, just it just reminded me of like where we started in JUCO. I remember her reaction when I told her I got an offer from Utah State, and it was just like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, like we're getting out of JUCO, like we're taking that step forward.
Now look where you're at.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just, it's crazy. Like, who would have
I feel
known?
like every time you run, sorry to cut you off before I kick it over to Jordan, there's a part of you that's running that is like saying to those colleges that didn't heavily recruit you, like, take that. Boom. Like, you should have been recruiting me. You should have sent me an offer letter. You're at Snow College in JUCO, and shout out Snow, nothing against them. But I feel like every time you run angry, there's a part of you that's like, I have to prove my doubters wrong.
Yeah, it's just that mentality I have. I guess it's just I've always ran with a chip on my shoulder. Every time I get the ball, I try to. I used to like repeat it in high school. But I used to say to me like, "I'm gonna show you how great I am," and it's just been ingrained in me. Every time I touch the ball, I just try to make something shake or make something happen. Like I've said many times, I've been doubted my whole life, which I'm fine with. It's gotten me to where I'm at now. So.
Yeah, so Kenny Pickett said, let me make sure I get this right, one of the best teammates I'd probably say I've had in my football playing career. What does that mean, coming from your quarterback, and what type of relationship do you guys have?
Man, I mean, that means a lot, especially like, coming from a leader like him, he's played with many people, and for him to say something like that, that's cool. It's awesome to hear. I don't do much. I just go to work, just try to produce and help the team win.
So I remember Broderick Jones was the first to greet you in the end zone. What has he done for the rushing attack for you guys?
Man, you could just see that Georgia mentality that he has. He's the one to like put his body on the line and get the job done, and you could just see all that happening. And he's helped a lot. I'm glad to see him doing what he does.
You and Najee had a coordinated celebration on the sidelines after the touchdown. Tell us a little bit about that. Was that like planned, or was it kind of just like, you had it in the arsenal, like you were waiting to use it, or was it just spur of the moment?
Yeah, we actually came up with it pregame.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
So you knew it was going to be a big rushing game for both of you guys.
That's impressive that you remembered that.
When it's like we're coming up with like celebrations, whatever, throughout the week, and so I mean that's like one of many that we've like came up with. It's just trying to make the game fun, just so we can go out, relax, and play fun ball. Because I feel like when you're having fun, I mean, we all feel like if we're having fun,
winning is always fun as well.
Winning is always fun.
Never gets old. Mike?
I'm impressed you remembered that, man. That's some serious choreography to do before the game. I thought you were going to say you had that loaded up all season.
That's why I said I figured you had it in the arsenal or something.
In the locker room or something. So I'm impressed. That's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, I quickly want to shout out something also that's always fun, and that's one of our sponsors over at Shop Yins. Shop Yins, man, is bringing you the #1 brand for Pittsburgh sports. Seriously, it's time to rep all black and gold. These guys are going to have a Jaylen Warren stuff coming out soon. I know that they have some awesome stuff. I think I have a Victory Tuesday t-shirt coming in. Use the code SICK15. 15% off your entire purchase at shopyins.com. Shout out my guy Taylor Perry. Absolutely crushing it over there. Shop local. Shop-ins. Do it. It's the holidays. No minimum purchase is necessary. All right, Jaylen. It's AFC North time again. Obviously, every game's important. These games always just smell a little bit different. You're headed over to the dog pound. First of all, I'm just curious, and I know what your answer is going to be. Do you keep up with the AFC North ever? Like, do you know what do you look at standings? Do you know how well the team's doing or not so well? Do you know if Baltimore or Cleveland wins last weekend? Like, how much of that do you actually pay attention to?
I'm not gonna lie, none of it. I'll
Yeah.
just hear like talks. Like if I know it's because someone has like said it throughout the week, like, oh, if this happens to this, then we're, that's the only way I'll know. I never kind of like just sit there. I just, where my mind's at on a weekly basis is we have the Browns. We need to beat the Browns.
For sure. And
Whatever that looks like.
you guys had a tough game against them week 2. You pulled it out Monday Night Football at Acrisure Stadium. This time you're going on the road. What are some things you could take from that week 2 game and bring into this game in terms of, psychological mindset?
Defense played very well that first time we played them. I feel like our offense has gotten significantly better since then. So I think, we go and we play the ball we've been playing, we'll be able to come out with the W.
Yeah, I think another way that you guys can come out with the W, certainly can't hurt, that you might be getting your guy Pat Freiermuth back. I don't want to speak in assumptions over here, but I know Coach Tomlin today said that he could be coming back, and there's a good chance of it. I feel like my guy Haslam was reaching out to me. Shout out Haslam, great writer at Yins Are Crazy, talking about opening up the middle of the field. What would Pat Freiermuth do for you guys in terms of opening up the middle of the field and creating an element in the pass game there?
Man, Pat, he's a zone killer, so he'll, we can utilize him in many ways as far as like dropping in, killing them in the zone and, doing what he does. He has like great yak yards after catch. And so, having him back will be huge for us.
Awesome. All right, so before we get into our favorite, I hope you got the Jaylenisms ready, and we're going to take some fan questions, but just wanted to shout out another great partnership that we have over at Brushes and Beans Cafe in Murraysville. They're located on William Penn Highway. Make sure you check them out, caffeinate and create at Brushes and Beans Cafe. Visit them at 4550 William Penn Highway in Murraysville, as I just said. Go see our guy Mark over there. There's so much to do there. Great atmosphere, art, private room for parties, and of course the best coffee in Pittsburgh. So make sure you check them out again at his Brushes and Beans Cafe, William Penn Highway in Murraysville. So
Jordan's a coffee guy. This man can attest to coffee. He loves his coffee. Jordan and Jaylen too. Jaylen's a coffee guy. They both love them some Brushes and Beans. I know that.
Yeah.
So good.
Bye.
So the fan question, this is from Shappy. Did I get that right?
Shappy.
There you go. Shout out to Shappy. He wants to know, what's the most important thing you learned from a veteran in the locker room, and who is it?
I guess there was a moment I've learned, like a lot of things I've learned from multiple veterans, but to kind of like start my season, it was when I first got to league, OTAs, and they didn't really know me, whatever. And I was in it was like a goal line. We were 5 yards from the touchdown, and I had like ran a route, like a check down with the ball, and Kenny threw it, and I dropped it in the end zone. And it was like, started going around. I'm like, I'm about to get cut. That's what my mind was. Like, I'm about to get cut. I just dropped the ball. And then he's not here no more, but his name's Arthur Smith, I think.
Mollett?
Yeah, Mollett. Yeah.
I got you. Yep.
Smith. Yeah. He came up to me after that, and he was like, because he was undrafted too, and he was like, "Hey, I've been where you're at. I understand." He said, "Don't drop any more balls." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, this is serious." So I just tried not to drop any more balls from there. But from there on, I just realized like I was on a thin line. I couldn't make any more mistakes, so I kind of didn't want to, that's why I was trying to put my best foot forward.
Shout out Arthur Millette. That's
Yeah.
good stuff. He was pretty stern, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But it resonated.
It's like I said, appreciate it, and then he kind of just disappeared.
Kind of disappeared from the Steelers too.
Yeah.
Maybe too soon.
Yeah.
All right, this one is from our guys over on Instagram, City of Six. They want to know what's your go-to game day snack. Shout out to City of Six on Pittsburgh. Love what you're doing over there as well. What is your go-to game day snack? Granola bar?
I don't have like a game day snack. The thing about me on game day is I won't eat.
What?
Nothing.
Stop it. You don't eat on game day?
If it's a 8:00 game, like I didn't eat before the Packers game.
Come on, nothing.
You're just running off fumes.
I'll eat like at my locker there'll be a applesauce thing.
Yeah.
Or like carbs. I'll like take that, but I don't eat. If it's like a later game, I'll eat like eggs and whatever chicken sausage.
Don't they like have like a meal for you guys like before the game? Like you guys eat like in the.
I don't eat that though.
I give my fiance crap all the time because she doesn't eat till like 2 p.m. and she's like, "Oh, my stomach hurts. I got no energy. I'm so hungry." I can't believe that you just said you don't eat before a game. I got to eat breakfast at 8 a.m. just to sit in a damn chair and look at a computer screen all day for a source of energy.
Which is bad because throughout the week I eat before meetings. Like I'll eat at 7:30. I always have eggs and chicken sausage every morning, but on game day I won't eat anything. Except
wait, it's because you don't want to run to the toilet. Stomach.
It's just because I'll feel lighter, I guess.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from too, but I mean, running like you do, I think that you'd burn them carbs off pretty fast. But I guess that applesauce does the trick. So
it's been working thus far.
Yeah, it seems to be. Did you know you're up for FedEx Player of the Week? I think. Did you know that?
I've seen that.
Yeah, I don't know if they announced it yet or whatever. I just seen that it came out. So, again, that applesauce must be working.
Yeah. Again, like maybe I don't handle it well, but I'll see stuff like that and kind of be like, "Oh, that's cool," and just like kind of keep it moving, you know?
Yeah, I understand. All right, so before we get you out of here, again, great game, and wish you the best of luck this upcoming Sunday. We need a Jaylenism. Do you have one? You know, we try and get you prepared. You know this is coming every week. The viewers have spoken.
No, I want to say something and see if y'all get it.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you're putting us on the spot.
Yeah. All right. It goes like this. I done did it all without you. I feel like sneezing.
I done did it all without you. I
You're
feel
blessed.
like sneezing. Yeah, way up. I feel blessed. No. You're looking for the song. Oh, it's gonna bother me. Oh my God, who's the artist? Give me a hint. What was the first letter?
I can't even. Artist? Oh, his name is No Cap.
It's No Cap.
Okay.
But I done did it all without you. I feel like sneezing.
I love it. I feel like
I you have to break it down for us.
Sneeze.
So it's like I chew. You know when you sneeze, like I chew.
Yeah.
So I done did it all without you. I feel like sneezing.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I'm out of here after that. I'm never coming back. That was nasty.
Man.
That was sick. Jordan, tell everybody about what we got coming up, man. And he just ended it for me. Ended my time.
Yeah. So yeah, we have the Jaylen Warren show live next Tuesday. Look forward to doing that. And as always, man, just stay healthy and keep doing what you do because we love to see it. I know that your family's proud and your story is, I'm sure, inspiring, a lot of people that you may not know. And we thank everyone, who hangs out with us and watches us every week. Make sure you subscribe. And Jaylen, I guess the Jaylenisms are coming every week, so it seems like you're right. You were ready this week, though. That one, man, that hit hard.
Yeah. Hey, I was like, let me try something different.
Yeah, I like it, man. Well, don't try anything different than what you're doing on the field because it seems to be working for you.
Right.
So
I
good
appreciate
luck.
it.
Stay healthy, and we'll see you next Tuesday for the live show.
All right, sounds good.
Take
Thank
care.
you. Okay, you too.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as always, it's always great breaking it down. Jaylen's just having a career. He had a career game and having a career season, and we're very fortunate to be able to talk to him and give you an inside look into his life as well as the Steelers locker room. And this is the only place that you'll find it on the Sick Podcast, Steeler Crazy. We want to thank you all again for joining us, and we'll be back for another episode later this week. And I hope you enjoy it. This has been another great episode. Until next time, Sammy, take it away.
And that's a wrap. Hope you don't miss us too much until next time. Follow the Sick Podcast Steelers Crazy on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Google Play, and Apple Podcasts.